Did you know that a 71-year-old man passed away in his sleep last night? His family was devastated. He had seemed perfectly fine the day before. No major health issues, just a regular evening like any other. But the next morning, he never woke up. What happened? Could it have been prevented? The truth is, after 70, certain bedtime habits can silently put your health at risk, increasing the chances of strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. The worst part, most people don't even realize they're making these mistakes. In this video, we're diving into 4 seemingly harmless nighttime habits that could be cutting years off your life. Some might surprise you, while others may be things you've done for years without a second thought. Stay with me until the end, because the last habit is something almost every senior does without realizing it's a silent killer. Let's get started. One of the most common, yet dangerous bedtime habits after 70 is eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. You might think it's harmless. Maybe you've been doing it for years without any issues. But as you age, your body doesn't process food the same way it used to. What you eat before bed, and more importantly, when you eat, can significantly impact your sleep quality, heart health, and even your risk of sudden nighttime complications. When you were younger, you could probably enjoy a big dinner late at night and sleep just fine. But after 70, your metabolism slows down, your digestive system becomes less efficient, and your body takes longer to break down food. This can lead to acid reflux, disrupted sleep, and even increased blood pressure, all of which are linked to a higher risk of heart attacks and strokes while sleeping. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, there's a good chance your late-night eating habits are to blame. Here's what happens when you eat a large meal right before bed. Instead of your body focusing on deep restorative sleep, it's busy digesting. Your stomach is producing acid, your intestines are working overtime, and your heart rate stays elevated when it should be slowing down. This creates a chain reaction in your body, keeping you in a lighter, more restless state of sleep and increasing the chances of sudden cardiovascular events. Imagine finishing a late-night snack, maybe a heavy pasta dish or a greasy burger, and heading straight to bed. You feel full and satisfied, but as you lie down, your body struggles to keep stomach acid where it belongs. It creeps up into your esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, or even a choking sensation that jolts you awake. Over time, chronic acid reflux, also known as GERD, can weaken the muscles in your throat and airway, increasing the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a serious lung infection that can be deadly for seniors. Even worse, eating too late at night can contribute to spikes in blood sugar levels. If you have diabetes or are at risk, this habit can cause glucose imbalances, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar while you sleep. Studies show that seniors who frequently eat late at night have a higher chance of developing metabolic disorders that contribute to heart disease. So what should you do instead? Try finishing your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This gives your body enough time to digest properly before you lie down. If you need a snack before bed, choose something light and easy to digest, like a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of warm herbal tea. These choices can actually promote better sleep without putting unnecessary strain on your digestive system. Your body works differently now than it did decades ago. By making a simple adjustment to your eating schedule, you can significantly lower your risk of nighttime health issues, improve your sleep quality, and give your body the rest it truly needs. Habit number 2, drinking too many liquids before bed. Many people believe that staying well hydrated is always a good thing, and while that's generally true, drinking too much liquid, especially before bedtime, can actually be harmful as you get older. If you're over 70 and frequently find yourself waking up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, it might be time to reconsider how much liquid you're consuming in the evening. But disrupted sleep isn't the only concern. This Habit can also increase your risk of falls, heart issues, and even cognitive decline over time. As you age, your bladder naturally becomes less efficient at holding urine for long periods. The muscles weaken, your kidneys continue filtering fluids at night, and your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid in your system. This means that if you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice before bed, you're much more likely to wake up in the middle of the night with an urgent need to go. And while this may seem like just a minor inconvenience, the consequences can be far more serious than you think. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night, and you suddenly wake up with a full bladder. You try to get out of bed quickly, but your blood pressure hasn't had time to adjust. This can lead to something called postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand up, which can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, and even fainting. Many seniors experience this without realizing it, and unfortunately, it's one of the most common causes of dangerous nighttime falls. A simple trip to the bathroom can turn into a life-threatening accident, resulting in fractures, head injuries, or worse. Beyond falls, frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, can seriously disrupt your sleep cycle. Each time you wake up and turn on the light, your brain gets tricked into thinking it's morning. This disrupts the natural production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, poor sleep quality can weaken your immune system, raise blood pressure, and even accelerate cognitive decline. Studies have shown that seniors who frequently wake up at night have a higher risk of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions due to long-term sleep disruption. But hydration is still important. So what's the best solution? Instead of cutting out liquids entirely, try adjusting your intake schedule. Drink the majority of your fluids earlier in the day and taper off by late afternoon. If you feel thirsty in the evening, take small sips rather than drinking a full glass all at once. Avoid caffeinated beverages like coffee or tea in the late afternoon, as caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and making the problem even worse. Additionally, pay attention to hidden sources of liquid in your diet. Soups, fruits with high water content, and even some medications can contribute to fluid retention and increase your likelihood of waking up at night. By making small but intentional adjustments, you can dramatically improve your sleep quality, reduce your risk of nighttime falls, and support your overall health in the long run. Habit number 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A warm, cozy bedroom might sound inviting, but if you're over 70, keeping your room too warm at night could be silently harming your health. Many seniors make the mistake of turning up the thermostat or bundling up in heavy blankets, thinking it will help them sleep better. But the truth is, sleeping in a room that's too warm can increase your risk of heart problems, dehydration, and poor sleep quality without you even realizing it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. The ability to sweat and release heat declines, making it easier for body temperature to rise too high, especially during sleep. When your body overheats, your heart has to work harder to cool you down, putting unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. This can be dangerous for seniors with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation issues. Think about this. Have you ever woken up feeling sweaty, restless, or even slightly out of breath in the middle of the night? That's your body struggling to regulate heat. Studies show that sleeping in a warm room increases the risk of dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration thickens the blood, increasing the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, particularly in older adults. Let's consider an example. Imagine someone like Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys reading in bed before turning in for the night. He keeps his bedroom at a comfortable 75-degree Celsius and piles on thick blankets to stay warm. But night after night, He finds himself tossing and turning, waking up drenched in sweat and feeling groggy the next morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm, sleeping environment is disrupting his body's natural sleep cycle, preventing him from reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep he needs for optimal health. A cooler room promotes better sleep by encouraging the body to naturally lower its core temperature. This process is essential for deep sleep, which helps with memory consolidation, immune system function, and overall longevity. Seniors who consistently sleep in a cooler environment report waking up feeling more refreshed, energized, and mentally sharp. So what's the ideal sleeping temperature? Experts recommend keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees for optimal sleep quality. If that feels too cold, try layering with breathable cotton blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones, which can trap heat. Wearing light, moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help regulate body temperature throughout the night. Another simple trick is to open a window for fresh air or use a small fan to keep air circulating. Not only does this help with cooling, but it also improves air quality, reducing the risk of respiratory issues that can disturb sleep. This small adjustment to your sleep environment can have a powerful impact on your overall health. By keeping your bedroom cool, you reduce your risk of cardiovascular strain, promote deeper sleep, and wake up feeling more rested without the dangers of overheating. Habit number 4, sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't think twice about their sleeping position, assuming that as long as they're comfortable, they're fine. But after 70, the way you sleep can have a much bigger impact on your health than you might realize. The wrong sleeping position can lead to breathing problems, poor circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. Yet many seniors unknowingly sleep in a way that puts unnecessary strain on their bodies every single night. As you age, your body naturally experiences changes in muscle tone, lung function, and circulation. Lying in the wrong position for hours at a time can restrict airflow, reduce oxygen levels, and put pressure on key blood vessels, making it harder for your body to function properly while you sleep. Over time, this can contribute to everything from snoring and sleep apnea to more serious conditions like nighttime heart strain. For example, sleeping flat on your back might seem comfortable, but for many seniors, it's one of the riskiest positions. When you lie on your back, gravity causes your tongue and soft tissues in your throat to fall backward, partially blocking your airway. This can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. Many people don't even realize they have it, but it can significantly increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Think about someone like Robert, a 76-year-old who always slept on his back. His wife noticed that he would sometimes stop breathing for a few seconds at night before gasping for air. At first, he brushed it off, thinking it was just normal aging. But over time, he started waking up feeling exhausted, with headaches and trouble concentrating during the day. When he finally spoke to his doctor, he learned that his sleeping position was contributing to undiagnosed sleep apnea, putting a strain on his heart every single night. Even if you don't have sleep apnea, sleeping in the wrong position can also affect circulation. Studies suggest that sleeping on the right side puts extra pressure on the heart, making it harder for blood to circulate efficiently. This is especially concerning for seniors with heart conditions, as it can contribute to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, leading to congestive heart failure over time. So, what's the best sleeping position after 70? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position helps improve circulation, allows the heart to pump more efficiently, and even aids digestion. For people prone to acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on the left side prevents stomach acid from creeping up into the throat, reducing discomfort, and improving sleep quality. If you struggle to stay on your side during sleep, try using a body pillow to prevent rolling onto your back. Elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can also help keep airways open and reduce the risk of breathing disruptions. If you experience joint pain or stiffness, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain spinal alignment and reduce pressure on your lower back. Making this simple adjustment to your sleeping position can have a profound impact on your overall health. By ensuring that your body is in an optimal position for circulation, breathing, and heart function, you can reduce the risk of nighttime health complications and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. We've covered 4 bedtime habits that might seem harmless, but can actually put your health at serious risk after 70. Eating too late at night can lead to heart strain and digestive issues. Drinking too many liquids before bed can increase nighttime. Bathroom trips, raising the risk of dangerous falls. Sleeping in a room that's too warm disrupts your body's ability to cool down, putting stress on your heart. And sleeping in the wrong position can restrict airflow, increase sleep apnea risk, and strain circulation. The good news? These risks aren't set in stone. By making small adjustments to your bedtime routine, you can improve your sleep, lower your risk of serious health issues, and wake up feeling stronger every morning. Which of these habits do you recognize in your own routine? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share so more people can stay informed and protect their health.